Welcome. Today, we dive into the world of SOAP web services in Power BI. Yes, SOAP, not the one in your shower. We'll start by integrating services, then explore Power Query magic, tweak authentication settings, and finally, learn to handle API responses like a pro. Sounds fun, right? Well, at least more exciting than debugging authentication errors. Hi everyone, I am Catherine Scott. And for over 12 years, I have helped businesses like yours harness the power of ERP systems to unlock their full potential. Today, I want to walk you through how our solution doesn't just meet your needs, it anticipates them. Think of it as your business nervous system, intelligent, responsive, and always working for you. Let's dive into the technical magic behind it because when you understand how it works, you'll see exactly why it's a game changer. Let's talk SOAP, no, not the detergent, but Simple Object Access Protocol. This protocol uses XML for messaging, bringing order to web communication. It's structured, reliable, and the go-to choice for enterprises. Think of it as a formal business meeting for APIs. Everyone follows strict rules, no casual chats. SOAP vs REST, the eternal battle of APIs. SOAP is like a strict teacher enforcing XML-only rules, while REST is the cool professor allowing JSON, XML, and even plain text. Needs security and structured workflows. SOAP is your best bet. But if flexibility is key, REST wins the race. Power BI meets web services sounds like a perfect match, right? We'll connect APIs, extract valuable data, secure authentication, and automate refreshes. Think of it as setting up a conveyor belt for data. So efficient, you can grab a coffee while insights roll in. SOAP requests in Power BI sound fancy, but think of them like ordering at a restaurant. You make a request, and the kitchen, a PI, sends back a response. First, we'll get familiar with SOAP and why it matters. Then we'll set up Power BI for API connections and write custom functions to handle requests smoothly. And of course, we'll retrieve data like a pro. By the end, you'll be making SOAP calls without breaking a sweat. XML responses can look like an ancient scroll of wisdom. Lots of tags, little clarity. Don't worry, we'll break it down step by step, converting XML into structured tables Power BI can work with. We'll tap into Power Query functions to streamline parsing and handle those pesky nested elements so nothing gets lost. After this, XML will feel less like a cryptic puzzle and more like a neatly formatted spreadsheet. Messy data is like an unorganized closet. You know there's valuable stuff in there, but finding it. A nightmare. Let's clean things up. We'll structure SOAP API data properly, transform it using Power Query, and link datasets for meaningful insights. Finally, we'll optimize our data model to make Power BI visualizations shine. After all, data should work for you, not make you work harder. Errors in SOAP calls can feel like trying to unlock a mystery box. But fear not, we'll spot the usual culprits first, then use Power BI's troubleshooting tools to track them down. Logging is your best friend for tracing errors, and retry mechanisms will save you from manually fixing failed requests. Debugging might sound tedious, but once you know the tricks, it's more like solving a detective case. Large datasets can be Power BI's worst nightmare, slow queries, endless load times. But we've got a plan. First, we fine-tune our queries to maximize efficiency. Then we smartly paginate through data so Power BI doesn't get overwhelmed. Minimizing API calls keeps things snappy, and caching ensures speedy retrieval. When we're done, working with big data will feel like a smooth highway drive, not a traffic jam. Using SOAP APIs efficiently is about balance. Security, structure, and performance all matter. First, we secure our API connections so no unauthorized access happens. Then we follow naming conventions so others can understand our work without needing a decoder ring. Documentation ensures smooth teamwork, and regular performance monitoring keeps our setup in top shape. With these practices, SOAP API integration will feel less like a maze and more like a well-planned roadmap. We've covered a lot, from executing SOAP requests to debugging and optimizing performance. But learning doesn't stop here. You can explore deeper Power BI customization options, experiment with SOAP APIs hands-on, and leverage additional resources to become an expert. The journey to mastering SOAP integration is just beginning, but hey, now you have the right tools to make it a smooth ride. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.